Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I'm Erin Glass.
And I'm Victoria Clausi. We hope you enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems by your friends and neighbors. The first poem I'm going to read is titled Watercress Grows and was written by S.R. Lee. Watercress creeps around the muddy edge and deer tracks crowd the open end, once buried in roots and leaves, now mud. Slow water slides between limestone shelves, pools, then truckles down a gentle slope. The press of development would willingly have destroyed this pooling stream, hidden among the trees. Dynamite, backhoes, trucks, men installing water pipe demanded a wide, deep ditch, only feet from the spring. Without mercy, crashed trees piled the pool's basin with clay and stone. Dislodged old boulders blocked the outflow. We thought the spring gone and raised a fuss, till the foreman was surely sick of the word spring. He sent a kindly bulldozer man and 2 workmen on foot with shovels. We stood in the mud and pointed to the necessary depth. They cleared a path for the overflow, shored up the broken sides. Now the pipeline is finished, the bulldozer's gone. We hike over from time to time, respectful and anxious about the denuded spring. Watercress is sprouting on the edges, and deer tracks crowd the lower end of the pool.
Awaits a Healing Grace by VeerajaR. A purpose and place for everyone and everything awaits along life's terrace at every step and every turn to arrive and embrace. Another day with solace for every wound and every mind awaits a healing grace. For every soul a prize everlasting, at last to rest beyond life's race.
Nature, written by 15-year-old Nethraja J.R. Nature, I roll through the valley and the field, succumb to the beauty that I yield. You see me everywhere, but don't detect that in nature green is perfect. I flow with the ocean, crash against the rocks. I run through the rivers and into most docks. In the sky I go unchecked. Amazingly in nature blue is perfect. I live in the early morning sun. In fields of daisies I can't be undone. You would never suspect that in nature yellow is perfect.
The River by Susie Irvin. I live in the bend of the river. She circles round behind me and holds me in. My front fields lead out to the highway, but coming home is to the river. She is my good neighbor who just keeps riding by, sometimes laughing as she slings white water down rapids or lazily rolls over drifting logs, sometimes sliding by smooth like a lady whose white birches arch over her. Wild buttercup presses in upon her thighs. It is summer now. She lies flat, rocky ribs gape as she retches over stagnant pool, warm green scum, and buzzing dragonfly. But winter rains resuscitate, and soon she will sneak past the rock wall, sprawl across the low fields, shimmer like a sunning snake, claim these two are yet mine.
Raspberry Jam by Kim Murkette. Minute seeds stuck up in teeth should be irritating. I can only think of picking forced labor via my father, till we fell into it, as in all things, juice and blood, mixing where we slashed on the barbs, fingers reddish pink, sweet lachrymose as far from mind as pectin, getting inside. Sunburn, too, the jars are already boiling, Dad already forgetting how hot they tend to get. Mashing the berries, it feels like a waste to us right now, beetles crawling around the empty steel bowls.
This poem was written by 9-year-old Amanda Danley. A whale of a tale. Think of a whale, then think of a snail. Then think of a snail on the tail of a whale. Then think of the tail of the whale with no snail. A whale is so big and a snail is so small that there's hardly a difference at all between the snail on the tail and the tail with no snail. Thank you for watching. We hope you'll join us again soon for Poets from the Neighborhood.